Hey guys, welcome to the Cryptominerbro's YouTube channel. This is a specific how-to video on how to set up a brand new Bitmain Antminer L9 17 gigahash model. Alright, this one is one of their latest models for the L9 series for script mining, mainly Dogecoin. That's where the profitability is. So if you stumbled upon this video, thanks to Cryptominerbros.com. If you're looking for L9s or any other ASIC miner, go check them out. Links down below. Use code REDPANDA for $70 off if you're interested. Alright, so when you get your L9, if you buy one, decide to buy one, it's going to be in a big box just like this, and it will be wrapped in an anti-static bag, and there'll be another foam piece on the bottom there. So it'll be really nicely foam packed and really safe for when it ships to you. Standard shipping box for ASIC miners from Bitmain. Then in this case, this L9 17 gigahash did come with a P13 to a C19 C20 power cable. So this is only going to be able to run on 240 volt power. Alright, so here's my disclaimer for anyone that's looking to getting into these or may not have known. Okay, you just can't simply plug this into a typical 120 volt outlet. Alright, if you're in North America, this is not going to work. You will need to have something like this, a 240 volt 30 amp circuit with a power distribution unit, and this is where you can plug in this cable, okay, going into a PDU like this that goes into one of these ends, okay? Then the other end, the P13 end, goes into the Bitmain L9, like right there, as you guys can see. Alright, so just make sure before you buy one of these things, if you decide to mine at home, you're going to need the power infrastructure. Get a red seal technician to make sure you'll be able to run one of these types of miners. Get a 240 volt 30 amp circuit run wherever you're going to be mining. Definitely not where I'm mining here, but something like this. In one of my garage bays here, I have a mining setup of a big metal shelf, and I have 3 30 amp circuits that are run in the back there, and then I got 240 volt 30 amp PDUs out in the front here. And I have various ASIC miners running in my garage, and I have an exhaust fan, a big 24-inch exhaust fan going out my window. And yeah, I actually have an example L9 right here, and I'm just setting this up right now. So once you all have that sorted and all checked out, you got your environment to put your L9, let's go ahead and set it up. All right, back to the L9 here. All right, so once you got it placed wherever you're going to be mining, we're going to plug it in. It needs Ethernet for internet connectivity. There is no Wi-Fi availability on these devices, so make sure you have wired Ethernet, okay, for internet. And then, okay, we're just going to plug it in now. All right, we're going to plug in the power. And I always plug in the power end into the ASIC miner first before plugging into the PDU. So make sure this P13 cable clicks. You'll hear a nice click going into the outlet there. Now you take the other end of it, and this is where we plug into the PDU. Alright, and we're gonna do that like so, okay? And it's going to take a moment, and it will turn on, and it will sound very loud, as you guys can hear. Alright, so now next step, once you have that all up and running now, we're not done yet. We gotta connect to the miner directly, okay? So we gotta get the IP address of this device. So if you're comfortable logging into your router, you can find it that way. Alternatively, I'm gonna use a free software called Advanced IP Scanner. So let's go in the computer and let's set this up to mine on a mining pool. Alrighty, here is the Advanced IP Scanner software. It's free to download. You just Google it, Advanced IP Scanner. It should be the first option. Download it, install it, you hit scan, and then look for the IP address, which you can actually look at the MAC address to find the MAC address of the miner that you just plugged in. There is a little sticker of the MAC address on the miner itself. You'll find it right above the Ethernet. Then that will correspond with the MAC address. You just have to confirm that. So anyways, you get the IP address, you put in the IP in the web browser, any web browser. For me, I'm using Google Chrome. Once you put that in, you'll be presented the login, a username, and password. So login for this is going to be root and root. Sign in, and you're going to see the L9 dashboard here. So next, we need to set up the mining address, the pools, and the worker name, and all that good stuff. So this is the easy part, very easy. So I will show you guys here. I use a bunch of websites, mainly miningpoolstats.stream. You can choose any script mining Litecoin mining pool that you like. It's Litecoin because we're then merge mining Doge, everything else. So a lot of these pools will pay you out in these coins if you want, and some of them will convert for you. This demonstration, I'm going to show you guys powerpool.io. Okay, very easy. It's account based, just like majority of these other pools here. You have to sign in, create an account with powerpool.io. Register, okay, register an account, and this is where you put in all that good stuff. I'll have a referral code there. Helps me, helps out the channel. Thank you guys so much. Just register an account, username. Your username is going to be most important to remember because that's what you're going to be putting into under the pool settings, okay? So once you got your account registered and such, now we're going to want to copy the script mining pool. And this is going to be under Getting Started on powerpool.io. Under Getting Started, this is where you can see all the different mining pools here that they have support. Even Bitcoin, EagleSong, Dash, Caspa, Ethereum Classic, and they have script here. So we're just going to hit this copy button for script. Go back to the miner web GUI, and you're going to want to paste that in. Okay, Control V, paste it into there. Do it 3 times here. And then you're going to want to put in your username that you just created on your account, if you haven't done so already. Then put a period, and you want to distinguish the worker name, which is, I put L903 because I have 3 L9s now. This is the 3rd one. And you're going to want to copy and paste that on all 3 of them. Okay, password, I just put XXX, but it's optional. Then you're going to want to hit save, and this is where it's going to save the config, and that's it. You're going to be mining away. Now on PowerPool, okay, once that's going on PowerPool, you want to go to your dashboard. You will see your L9. You can see my L903 is just coming up here. But now some of you may ask, how do I see my revenue, or how am I going to get paid out? Well, with PowerPool, you can select any coin that you want paid out. You can, get paid out in Doge, which it does mine Doge, but it can convert all the mined coin for you into Bitcoin if you wanted to. Litecoin, Digibyte, Ethereum, Dash, so on and so forth. There's a lot of Solana, a lot of different coins here you can select. You can do, right now, I'm personally doing USDC for everything. So it's going to be proportion 100%. So you can even do 50%, 50% Doge, 50% USDC, and yeah, you can pay it out 50-50 each one if you wanted to. There's a lot of different ways you can get paid out, okay, which is really cool on PowerPool. And then now for paying out, being paid out, there's the open payout settings here. You're gonna search for your payout address. So you can probably put out everything that you're mainly gonna be paid out. So for me, USDC, I put in my USDC payout address, and that's where it pays you out to your addresses, okay? So very easy to set up, and that's how you get paid to your own wallet, whether, mining to an exchange, which I wouldn't personally do. I would mine to a cold storage wallet like a Tangem. Use code RPM for 10% off for a cold storage wallet like Tangem if you guys would like. But there we go. The L9 is mining now. You guys can see we're getting over 17 gigahash on this thing, which is awesome. So if you guys are interested in an L9, go check out Cryptominerbros.com. They have some really good prices on these miners right now. Really nice ones. So, all right, my friends, let's go back out. Yeah, so right now this L9 17 gigahash earns about $12 to $13 a day currently in income. If you had 7 to 8 cents per kilowatt hour, make about $8 a day. So quite a profitable miner for now. Really nice. I like this L9. It should sustain for a very long time. And here's the power consumption, 3590 watts at the wall. All right, so yeah, and it's also not that loud either. Okay, all right, that's it guys. That's it for this video. Let me know if it helped you. Check out the links down below, how to set up your miner, create an account, all that stuff. Or if you're interested in buying an L9, check out Cryptominerbros.com. Again, use code REDPANDA for $70 off. All right, I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one. Peace out. Peace out.